In the intricate web of global finance, one institution stands at the pinnacle of power: the Bank for International Settlements, or BIS. Often dubbed the central bank of central banks, the BIS oversees assets totaling trillions of dollars, sums that eclipse the GDP of many nations.
The international banking cartel that controls the central banks operates under the rules set by an international body called the Bank for International Settlements.
Yet, despite its immense influence, the BIS operates under a veil of secrecy, prompting critical questions. Who truly controls this financial titan, and what are its ultimate objectives? Established in 1930 in Basel, the BIS's original mission was to manage German reparation payments following World War I. The Treaty of Versailles had imposed significant financial burdens on Germany, created to facilitate these payments, aiming to stabilize the international financial system. However, as global economies evolved, so did the role of the BIS. It transformed into a pivotal institution, coordinating monetary policies among the world's major central banks. Throughout its history, the BIS has not been without controversy. During World War II, the bank faced allegations of facilitating transactions for Nazi Germany. Notably, in March 1939, under duress, the BIS transferred gold from the Czechoslovak National Bank's account to the German Reichsbank, days after German troops occupied Prague. Despite post-war investigations, the BIS emerged intact, solidifying its role in the global financial architecture. Today, the BIS serves central banks and financial institutions exclusively, undertaking critical functions such as reserve management, providing a secure platform for central banks to hold and manage vast reserves, including gold and other assets. Facilitating international transactions. Streamlining large-scale financial operations between nations, often operating beyond direct governmental oversight. Shaping global monetary policy. Through confidential meetings and in-depth research, the BIS influences interest rates, inflation policies, and economic strategies worldwide. Lender of last resort. In times of crisis, the BIS offers emergency financial support to central banks, aiming to stabilize financial systems. As of 2023, the BIS oversees assets exceeding $40 trillion, a figure surpassing the combined GDP of the United States and China. Furthermore, the BIS exerts significant influence over institutions like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank, cementing its status as the world's foremost financial entity. Despite its vast authority, the BIS operates with minimal transparency. Governed by an elite cadre of central bankers and policymakers, the identities and deliberations within the BIS are seldom disclosed. The board includes representatives from major central banks, such as the Federal Reserve, USA, the European Central Bank, the People's Bank of China, the Bank of Japan, the Bank of England. Many critical decisions are made behind closed doors, rendering the BIS largely independent of national governments and public scrutiny. Legally, the BIS enjoys unique privileges, particularly in Switzerland, where it is headquartered. These privileges include tax exemption. The BIS is not subject to taxation on its operations, allowing it to amass wealth without national tax constraints. Sovereign immunity. Swiss authorities have no legal jurisdiction over the BIS, enabling it to operate free from governmental oversight. Judicial immunity. No court can challenge or investigate the BIS's financial activities, reinforcing its status as one of the world's most untouchable institutions. This legal autonomy permits the BIS to function as a self-regulating entity, making decisions that impact global markets without democratic accountability. The BIS's secrecy and power have long been fertile ground for conspiracy theories. Critics argue that it serves as the hidden hand behind the global financial system, orchestrating economic policies that benefit a clandestine financial elite while imposing austerity on struggling nations. Some theories suggest the BIS manipulates global interest rates and economic cycles to favor the wealthiest entities, influences major financial crises, and orchestrates policies that leave entire nations in debt. For example, critics argue that during the 2008 financial crisis, the BIS played a crucial yet shadowy role in bailing out major banks, while ordinary citizens bore the brunt of the economic collapse. Behind closed doors, central bankers and financial leaders craft policies that shape the very framework of our global economy. But what is being discussed and who benefits? Some researchers and whistleblowers claim there is an inner circle, a network of ultra-wealthy families, banking dynasties, and corporate giants who indirectly influence BIS decisions to maintain their dominance. While no official evidence directly supports this theory, the fact that BIS members are unelected and operate with immunity from legal oversight fuels these suspicions. The BIS is, without doubt, one of the most powerful institutions in the world, whether it acts solely in the interest of stability or to protect elite financial interests. That remains a question many dare not ask. The BIS also plays a significant role in the world of currency exchange rates, foreign reserves, and, more recently, digital currencies. In recent years, the BIS has been spearheading discussions about launching centralized digital currencies, potentially replacing cash as we know it. Critics warn this could grant even more control to central banks, allowing unprecedented surveillance over how and where money is spent. To be fair, defenders of the BIS argue that its policies are necessary to prevent hyperinflation, maintain financial stability, and coordinate international monetary efforts. They claim the secrecy isn't about conspiracy, but about shielding sensitive discussions from market volatility and political interference. So, is the BIS the silent guardian of global finance, or an opaque puppet master steering the world's wealth to the few? Why does the BIS enjoy such powerful legal immunity? Who are the real beneficiaries of its policies? And will the rise of digital currencies tighten its grip further? Perhaps the most important question is, in a world where financial decisions affect us all, why aren't we allowed to know who's really making them?